What's up? What's good? We got 30 seconds till market open. I didn't want to just be out here lingering. That's where the account's at. Still demo. As of right now, we go real next week. Um, but yeah, we had some news prior to open. We have a lot of news today. Today, FOMC. So yeah, we're just gonna take it easy and see. Switch to regular trading hours. Oh yeah, just for our recap of yesterday. We definitely closed inside. I guess we closed above in terms of regular trading hours. This daily gap. Electronic trading hours, we closed back in this gap. So just depending on how you look at it on uh, the daily with the settlement, we've closed this gap. I'm going to leave it on because if you toggle it, it's like halfway open. Definitively though, we can say that like all of this has been traded through. It's just that depending on settlement or close, it's somewhat still open. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah, today I don't really have a specific bias or objective in mind. I'm just looking for the reject strategy. I can see we have an opening range gap here. Just looking out, zooming out a little more macro. Um, we can see price go a lot higher. We have this whole imbalance, which is at the bottom of this. Oh, actually, let's go to the monthly. It's a new month. So we just closed outside of this monthly BISI, which is a definite bearish sign. Um, November could be November could be um a month such that we trade up and close on the other side of this. And this was in fact just filling this imbalance and we close super bullish. Could be the case. Um, Already in the first few hours, it's looking like it's starting off crazy strong. Um, I know and I want to see this bearish weekly order block over from over here get tapped into. The last time we tapped into one of these, we left a huge wick and dropped. So potentially, not to say it's going to happen, but potentially we could see the same thing. But I'm kind of hands off on price right now because it's the start of a new month. There's a lot happening today. There's a FOMC. Yeah. So we already had ADP non-farm employment change, way lower than normal, which I guess is a very bullish sign given how the market reacted. Let's see here at 8:15. Yeah, this is the reaction based off of that news, the non-farm employment change news. We have manufacturing PMI at 10, jolts coming through at 10 as well. So I expect probably a lot of potentially reversal at 10. And then we have the real news, which is the federal funds rate at 2 in the press conference. So really at 2:30, I suspect the actual move happens for the day. So now we're just really trading up before that. Um, Usually, and this is just new rules I'm following based off of, again, the rules I follow. The Wednesday before NFP, Thursday before, just I'm probably not gonna do the best, so I just stay more hands off. But yeah, it's a new month, a lot of new news, a lot of news today. Just a very impactful day in the market, so might be just an observer, might not be, but yeah, let's get back to these charts. See if we got any other levels that we're tapping into. This buy side from all the way over here. Kind of got taken out right before we open though. Yeah, this I think is that weekly order block that I was talking about. Definitely want to see price trade up into it. We have a 4 hour fair value gap and a daily CB, both of these. So this zone, I suspect we could tap into during the whatever news release at 10. The JOLTS number and the whatever the other number is, PMI, manufacturing PMI, hit all of these objectives and then make a drop. So something like this. Not to say that we have to drop, but if I just look at the monthly, I'm still not, let's take all this off. I'm still not all the way like bullish. We had 3 down months. We traded into this inefficiency and a little bit through it. And we have another one down here that we tapped into but bounced off of. I think we could dig a little deeper, feel the rest of it, um, which is this zone that I'm looking for. I want to see price probably bounce here, and we have a monthly bullish order block that I, I probably want to see since we're in a drawing mood. Something like this come through here, maybe chop here a little bit, and then go. Um, Not to say that that's what's going to happen. That's just what I'm looking for. That's why I'm still bearish, but I could definitely see how we might have to come up here first to drop, to then do all this good stuff. But yeah, I'm not all the way there yet in the markets. I think they're not going to move the interest rate yet, but if they do, yeah, today just one of those days where I don't really have the best read on what's gonna happen. So I'm just keeping it uh I'm just keeping an open mind for what could happen. Yeah, definitely think that we could just keep trading higher. something like that here. This is regular. So yeah, we definitely gapped above these. Um, Pretty much this daily gap. No, I got it on because I mean we want to see price close today above here. We're already significantly above it. So I'm just gonna leave this on this time frame. So we're not clouding the lower time frame. But we do have a new monthly open down here. That's the thing to keep track of. Um, yeah. So I'm just thinking we either go here. I know I look like I'm all over the place. Go here, tap into this weekly order block. It's in effect for, on the weekly time frame. So we could stay above it even. Um, but yeah, definitely gapped above these lines. So we probably want to see price come back down. Um, Honestly, I'm more in favor of the bullish case right now, even with this short zone. But I'm just watching for whichever rejection block shows head first at a session level. So even going back, I have to mark some of these up. Did not work out. I did not get no shorts over there. Yeah, this is technically still in play. We took all these levels out with that move. Yeah, because we're already digging into this. Um, Granted, we do have this opening range gap below still from the regular trading hours. We've already started to dig into this bearish weekly order block. So we tap back into it. It is somewhat validated. right? Now we just see price reaching higher and higher. So, um, not really trying to call it top, but I will look for bearish rejection blocks. This would have to hold for the next, for some odd minutes. Something like this would be our trade if in fact it does hold. It's not holding. Oh, so I'm just referring to my weekly chart review. Let's see though. What's ES up to? Same situation with the gap. Just keep an eye on it. It's not looking like we're gonna reject, but again, we got a minute. And then we do have a news release, so I may want to hold on and wait. Um, yeah, this is the part where it gets tricky because if we do get a rejection block here, it looks valid. If we get some volatility news release, spike up, take out here, we could still go short. It's just that I should have waited. Um, so yeah, 30 or so seconds. Kind of looking like a strong close above. Yeah, that's not our rejection block. That's okay. Yeah. We got 10 minutes to this news release, so two more of these candles. There we go. Pull up our criteria. Now we just pacing. Probably want to see where the dollar's at too. It's on the monthly. So we close this month. Then that, let's give it a grade. Close the monthly below the first quarter point. So could be an indication that this is the highest we're gonna go. So we could be stuck here. Below this 50%. Could reject to start to see a lower dollar. Um, I know now that we have another month in, we have this for the dollar. Nope. Got this for the dollar. Somewhat changes things because we might want to see price trade back down into here, which would mean higher equity prices until that happens, and then our bounce to take out the remaining of this. Yeah, drop down to the weekly. Still somewhat bullish on the weekly. Like we haven't tapped into this weekly fair value gap. Well, I mean, we have, but we just created a weekly bearish order block and another one. Let me do this right here. Um, that we closed. What's the open of this? 579 was the close of this. 581 that we closed above. So yeah, and it looks like if the week stays positive, we've tapped into it and confirmed another bullish weekly order block. So we can still see higher in the dollar, which means again, we still see lower in equities. Or not necessarily, but that we could. Yeah. That's what I'm working with there. Daily is what it is. But yeah, probably gonna see the dollar at least spike maybe today during interest rate announcement, or the press conference or however the fuck that was. But yeah, we have a bearish order block right here. So this is effective criteria for our trade. Let's smack it out though. Yeah, looks good. That would be our trade. Would love to see something like this. Trade back into here. Honestly, to trade back into here, but let's not get greedy at all. Switch back to ES. We got a few minutes until this news release. So, if in fact this was the top and we missed it, let's see here. Uh, Validation of bearish weekly order block. 50% of 4 hour CV as well. Can we touch into the daily? Potentially, right? No, we did not. We didn't touch it to the daily CV. But yeah, if we miss it, definitely have to go with our first fair value gap strategy. Did form a swing low, swing high. Yep, it's all our criteria right here. Just gotta be patient. Yeah, so if in fact we do miss it, that's where this comes into play. Where same thing, except that we're looking for a fair value gap like this, so like this, that we would take a short off of, post that, something like that. It is a little higher risk, but yeah, hasn't happened yet. I mean, even this is high risk because we could tap back into these old highs. and wick out. So yeah. Oh, what the fuck? Did not tap me in. Oh, I guess it did. So fast. Shit. Probably drop down to the 1 minute, see what's up. And we gapped up. Definitely we want to drop my. Guess you gotta leave it, huh? But yeah, we're only going for 200 ticks. See what's the number. Looks like my OBS is frozen. That sucks. I don't know how long it's been frozen either. I mean, on a lower time frame, rejection block is holding. Could easily, something could easily happen to it, but this is our strategy. So yeah, gets a little volatile around news releases, but what can you do, right? Let's just check that y'all can see this. Okay, cool. Almost done with our 5 minute candle. Let's see. A few more minutes, seconds. We'll see, are we reaching for New York Lynch highs? Or is that it? At least we're seeing this live. Because of the way I gotta trade this too, with the whole trailing drawdown threshold thing. Definitely want to move our stop and at least see this lower time frame, uh, 1 minute order block respected. Yeah, ideally, I want to see price trade through here. I'm not gonna say I got a hold for that. It's just ah. See, now we want to see this get respected. If you hear my side, you have a fun. Oh my God, it's the worst part. Just to analyze the other case, um, definitely could be prime OTE the other way, like a drop that's the perfect buy. Something like this, where we dipped in, bought right here, gonna run through here, come take this out. So definitely just moving my stop along the way. Um, but yeah, definitely always keep that in mind. I don't gotta do just what I say because that's markings on my chart. Just following my strategy, you know. Yeah, I honestly think that we should come back down here and take out AM low so I can get about this trade. That would be nice. Almost there. See days like this where there's so much news and first candle of the month and all of this. Sometimes shit just don't act exactly how I want it to, and that's totally okay. Shit playing games with me, yo, I swear. Swear, yeah. I didn't even see what the news numbers were, to be honest. See what it's 50% on here. Tapped into it a couple times. Seems like it's respecting something here. So um might be good that we got out early. How many ticks away was this shit? Literally 7 ticks away. Man, that's so annoying. Yeah, man, that's so annoying. Guess that took us out for 86 ticks. Yeah. You can just watch the rest of it and see how it plays out. I mean, we are bouncing off the bottom of this 4 hour fair value gap, so we could be respecting it, showing that we want to go higher. Uh, could be that I got scared, moved to stop, but profitable day, not a fully profitable day. Totally resisting the urge to go back in. Um, I think that's fair, to be honest. Definitely, definitely upset about that right there. But what can you do? So I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna see if that was the right decision. Definitely could pull back up here and drop again. Um, in which case, totally the wrong decision. Um, I just think I gotta trade it honestly. How I would trade it with the whole trailing drawdown rule, I would be moving my stop to avoid having this run against me. But could be totally wrong. Could be totally wrong. So, um, yeah, man. It's just that usually I like to see it run right away towards the TP. So if it don't, I'm definitely gonna start closing along the way. And even on this lower time frame, we've made a fair value gap to the upside. So that's one strike against the trade, honestly. That we're trading so bullishly that we would leave this. Again, this totally could get inverted, could still be right. It's just this how I trade it, man. Um, Man, who am I talking to? I'm talking to like my future self. And again, it's things like this on the Wednesday and the Thursday before NFP that's the reason why like Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably get clean trades. Wednesday, Thursday, nah, man. It's like they don't want to pay me. You feel me? They definitely do want to pay me, but I don't know. It could just be something else. Yeah, we would be dipping back into the rejection block right now. Definitely don't want that. Could drop though, you know? That's why I'm still here. Could drop. Yeah, I just want to see this play out to either either side. I'm out though. I'm done. I took what I could from it. Um, but yeah, just want to see if that was the right decision or not. Um, Definitely felt like it. Part of my trailing stop. I have my trailing stop around here. Around here, it was 86 ticks from entry. So, fuck, 86. Yeah, just about there. So yeah, that's where I stopped out. And yeah, we would be in some serious drawdown. Um, I'd have all of this counting against me, all these 200 plus ticks. So yeah, that's just why I tend to trail those on the lower time frame. And it looks like that's the right decision. Um, let's just wait and see. Yep, we'll be tapping through there. Probably about to make a wick. And yeah, we would have been stopped out, my friends. So that was the right decision to trail stops like that. Um, yeah, totally the right decision. These wicks definitely were just telling me like, hey, we're trying to go the other way. Um, plus these order blocks were not holding. So I mean, pretty clear as daylight right there. So yeah, that's my trade for the day. Um, we just would have watched the rest of the markets. Uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Shit. Oh yeah. Great decision. Look, so I'm still happy with that trade. It's the beauty of trailing stops. It don't work every day. It's not perfect, but I mean, look at it. Look at what the market's doing. So yeah, I definitely still would have had a successful trade. Um, I think from this, just learning wise, I would want to codify how to trail stops, like drop down to the 1 minute trail on each swing high. So I was at this, check all this out. So I was at this swing high, and that's where price, in fact, took me out. It created a fair value gap this way. So against my trade idea, and I think that was the right decision. Um, I would have loved to got out like down here or shit even down here. Um, honestly, once we retested this bullish order block, to get out like right here would have been great or down here would have been great. But um I'm not mad to get out of the trade profitable. Still a winner, even though technically it was a losing trade. Um yeah, so not really mad at that. Again, just a review of the account. This is paper trade in practice for a 300K account. I'd be up a little over 2K, which would be towards the goal that we have to make 10% of the way there. So, not mad at that. What can you expect? I definitely did think that we would see a bullish retracement in November. Not to this extent, no. Like already, I mean, well, yeah, I guess I'm thinking that we could retrace all the way here. Um, Potentially even here. and we could still go through this. We could just have a super bullish November. Like it really depends on how interest rates go and NFP goes this week. Will set the tone for the week. But yeah, that would have been my trade, and that's it. Done with the stream. Peace.